Alright, so now we are going to get into some of my favorite territory, and that is House of a Thousand Corpses. Hell yes, I fucking love this movie, and I'll tell you why. Alright, so let's get into it. What is House of a Thousand Corpses about? Basically, these friends are like the journalists or whatnot, and they're going on a road trip. They stop at Captain Spaulding's. That's this clown guy here, for all the ignorant that don't know. You should know who Captain Spaulding is by now. I mean, come on. Then again, if you haven't seen the movie, well, I'm sorry. You should know who Captain Spaulding is. He's a fucking icon. That's who he is. Sid Haig. That's who he is. So, basically, this movie is 4 friends that are going across country and writing reviews, places, and they happen to stop at Captain Spaulding's, this clown guy, and Captain Spaulding offers them to go on a murder ride, and that's this like carnival type thing that almost like a roller coaster they go through. And you know what Captain Spaulding does is he's, well, as a cover, I guess, he uses his little gas station to have a murder ride, and Monsters and Madmen and all these weird fucking things on the wall. He also sells fried chicken because it tastes damn good. Anyway, so they go on this murder ride, and they see people like Ed Gein and Albert Fish and different gruesome images. And after that, they want to go see this like hanging tree thing where Dr. Satan was. And well, first off, the one chick doesn't want to go, but what the fuck is that guy's name that does Talking Dead? I can't even think of his name. Anyway, he's in this. He's the shaggy haired dude, and yeah, he really wants to go, so they end up, you know, wanting to go. So Captain Spaulding draws them a map to go on down the road. So, going on down the road, they run into Baby, who's hitchhiking. Baby is Sherry Moon Zombie. She is Rob Zombie's wife, of course. I mean, who doesn't know that? Who's a horror fan? But I digress. Anyway, so going on down the road, they run into her. They offer her a ride, and the tire blows out. Baby's like, well, my brother's a mechanic. We can call him. So they start to do that. They go back to her house. Well, the one guy goes back to her house with her. And, well, from there, all hell breaks loose. Because then he starts to meet different people. He's freaked out and whatnot. Eventually, all the friends go back to that house. The brother helps out. He goes down and starts to fix the car. And, yeah, there's a lot of jump scares in there, which, you know, I'm not a huge fan of, but it is Rob Zombie. I think he handles it pretty well, and I mean, that's my biased opinion, but still, I mean, that's why you're here, to hear my opinion. So the friends then have dinner with these weird fucking people, and they're all freaking out. And it's, well, I mean, it's like your typical slasher movie. It's your typical... Rob Zombie really, really hints at Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, the dinner scene is almost identical. I mean, besides for all the shit on the wall and all the like, other kind of craziness. The only way I can really describe this. It's pretty much identical to that, except I don't know if they're eating human or not. I don't know if it's suggested that they are. But, yeah, I guess we'll let your mind choose what you want to believe on that one. So after this dinner scene, the family, the weird ass family, they have this show, and they show all these friends. And anyway, Baby starts, well, hitting on, like really hitting on the one guy. The girlfriend gets mad, she pushes it off of her. That's a bad move right there, because this is when all hell breaks loose. Going from that, they tell the friends to leave, and the friends start to leave. Then they get jumped by Otis, who is Bill Moseley. He's he's this dude right here, big old cross on his face. Real weird motherfucker. Not in real life, but in this movie, holy shit. He plays Chop Top in Texas Chainsaw 2, so there we go, back to the whole Texas Chainsaw shit. Anyway, they get jumped by Otis and Tiny, and, well, yeah, they're in for it now. Okay, so from here, it's all just macabre and madness and guts and, well, not really guts, but there's blood, so that's good. It's a horror movie, so it should be blood. Yeah, Halloween. Anyway, so basically they start torturing these fucking people. The one guy, who's played by Rainn Wilson, he gets turned into, well, I don't, spoiler here, Fish Boy. Yeah, that, as a child, when we rented this movie, I will tell you, that freaked me out worse than Freddy fucking Krueger. And Freddy Krueger, I thought, that was a bad motherfucker back then. Anyway, so I had nightmares for this shit. So if you're a horror person, you're not really, it's not gonna faze you. But if you're not really a horror person and you see Fish Boy, you're not gonna sleep for a month. So thank you, Rob Zombie. You're the man. Anyway, so yeah, they start torturing these fucking people. The one chick they have tied up in, you know, the upstairs part, and Bill Moseley starts talking to her, like, right before they reveal Fish Boy. And, yeah, he's, like, going on this big monologue and talking about, this is the blood, and, you know, and, I don't know. I guess you can really scare some people at, when you're in high school and you say this shit. I mean, I kind of recommend it because it's funny, but, yeah. But then again, you're going to have preppy bitches coming up to you and be like, well, why do you draw crosses and pentagrams on everything? Well, because I fucking want to, that's why. Anyway, going from that, basically they fucking kill these people. And from there, there's this whole investigation, and the dad of the one chick who they're actually driving to go see at the beginning of the movie while they're on their, you know, like, interview tour, like, journalist thing. So the one dad gets involved with this. He calls the cops, and the cops and the dad go out there, and, well, they get fucked up. Yeah, one of my favorite fucking scenes in cinema, just history, is like that, like, 2-minute gun scene with Otis and what was it, the deputy? What's the fucking guy's name? I don't know, but he plays Shane on The Shield, if you've ever seen that show. That guy. I really need to learn names. Anyway, like, this 2-minute scene where he just has this gun to the back of this guy's head, and he's on, like, the guy's on his knees, the deputy's on his knees. And, like, it just goes silent, just starts panning out. And then you hear, like, this bird, and then it goes to the next scene, like, dude, that's the shit. Like, Zombie knocked it out of the fucking park with that scene. That was a killer scene. No pun intended, but kind of intended. Going from that, and basically, this family just kills everybody that comes in contact with them, and then they torture people, and so basically, I'm going to just skip to the end, because if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. You have to go out and get this. I mean, it's cheap as fuck on Amazon. This was like $5 or $9 or something. I bought this long ass time ago, but still, it's cheap. You can actually get the double pack of this and Devil's Rejects for like $10 or something, so highly recommended. Alright, so let me skip to the end, because how can I make a House of a Thousand Corpses review without talking about Dr. Satan? Like, this guy was fucking awesome. This was an awesome idea in this movie, and the whole, like, little dungeon, like, underneath ground, like, this whole fucked up layer, like, oh, dude, still gives me chills sometimes just thinking about this. Like, that must have been a lot of fucking money. I don't know if it was, but to shoot something like that I would think it kind of up there. But anyway, Dr. Satan, he this is who the people wanted to go see, this like hanging tree, like where this Dr. Satan character was. This was the whole point of them, you know, going out and about, like when they met Baby. Anyway, we finally get to meet Dr. Satan at the end. And he's operating on one of the friends, and he's like, has his head all apart and working on his brain, and he like just has this weird fucking mask and like really sadistic surgeon. It's really fucking cool. So if you don't know who Dr. Satan is, I highly suggest that you learn, because you really need to watch this movie. I can't say any more good things about it. Between this and Halloween, I have to watch it constantly, like throughout the year. Great fucking movie. So yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much my review on House of 1,000 Corpses. Again, please, I beg you, go watch this movie. I'm not being paid by anybody. That'd be cool if I was. Go see this movie, but still, go see this fucking movie, because you will regret it if you never watch it. It is a must-see for all horror fans. Even if you end up not liking it, at least you can say you saw it. There's some pretty cool and inventive ideas in this one. I mean, like I said, it goes back to the whole Texas Chainsaw thing, but if you can put that out of your mind, just go on this fucking hell trip, it's well worth it. So, once again, see this movie.